down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're what my mind painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another prep vlog episode. So today I have a highly requested video where you've wanted me to do what I eat in a day. So guys, that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So I've actually been lying to you guys for a couple of weeks because I genuinely thought I was 11 weeks out. I'm actually not. So I've just done my check-in this morning and I'm 9 weeks out, guys. Oh, like genuinely, come on. Like this isn't even funny. Like I thought I had a couple more weeks, but I don't. That's just made things like a little bit stressful, not going to lie. So it's coming round fast. I'm behind where I should be at. I do look better this week in my check-in. However, I don't know, guys. I do not know if I'm going to be lean enough for stage, but we're just going to keep going. I've sent my check-in this morning to Dan, so I'm going to let you know what he comes back with. I've actually been up since 6 on my day off. Love that. And I've done about an hour so far on the walking pad. So I'm just getting some steps in. Then I'm just going to show you like what I eat throughout the day. Now, can we just bear in mind that I am obviously 9 weeks out. My calories are getting lower, and this is probably like not going to be like a diet for, say, just for like the normal person to follow if they're wanting to lose a little bit of weight. Obviously, I am going to the extreme of competing. So that's why my food is like very boring. I'm not even going to lie about it. Like I'm really struggling to eat chicken at the minute. Like I've gone so off it. I think as well, if you're dieting, have a look to see like what calories you're on at the minute, because I know a lot of people, they have like too low calories and then they try and diet and it's just not going to work. If you are in a position where, say for example, where you're only eating like 1,200 calories a day, I would seriously 100% recommend pushing up your calories slowly, because you can't cut from nothing, if that makes sense. Like you can't cut any lower than that. It's just not healthy, guys. So I know a lot of people like think, oh, if I don't eat, I'm going to lose weight. Like, let me tell you, like that's not how it works. So spend like time pushing up your calories to get them into a place. Yes, you may put on a little bit more weight, but then you're going to be in a better position to then cut because you've got something to cut from. But yeah, just please, honestly, bear that in mind, because I know a lot of people, that's where a lot of people go wrong. They just try and cut from nothing. So yeah, guys, I'm going to finish doing my steps and then I'm going to show you my meal number 1. So my breakfast, what I have is really nice, honestly, I promise you. Actually, no, to be fair, meal number 1's actually all right. It's quite nice. I haven't had my dark chocolate taken off me yet, which I like because it's probably like the most flavoursome meal that I have on my plan at the minute. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy a day of what I eat and I'll see you for breakfast. Okay, so we're going to start off with our meal number 1. So this is basically oats. Now, what I would say is be very careful when you're buying oats, because a lot of the sort of like packet ones, they do actually contain a lot of sugar. If you have a look at the nutritional information, like quite a few are high in sugar. So basically what you just need is some basic, just plain oats. These are from Prosy. You'll see a lot of the food that I get is actually from Prosy, just because I find that a lot of the stuff's like low in sugar and is better for you. So I've got 50 grams of oats. That's 71. So that's obviously too much. Oh my God. Like this is me in the morning, guys. I just make an absolute mess. There we go. So I don't actually calorie count. Like I've never counted my calories. It's always been done with meals. So I have 5 meals a day, and then I'll have like a pre-workout and a post-workout meal as well. Again, maybe just have a look at what you're eating. So if you're only eating, I don't know, like 3 meals a day, just think how many calories are actually in those meals. Like you're better off eating like cleaner, healthier options, and then you can have more of those meals. So I was on 6 meals a day, but now I'm on 5. You can actually just get the plain rolled oats from either Aldi or Lidl or Tesco or wherever, but I just get all of my food really from Prosy, so that's why I've got the Prosy oats, but you don't have to do that. And then I use the dark chocolate chips from Prosy as well. There's 0 added sugars in these, and I have 20 grams of dark chocolate. Try and also look for dark chocolate that's more than like 70% dark chocolate. So I sometimes also use this 85% dark chocolate from Aldi. I find that the chocolate drops just like melt better. I also use the Prosy protein powder, and I've got this in the strawberry flavour. Their strawberry banana flavour is also very, very good, by the way, and they've got lots of different protein options. So at the minute I'm using the natural real whey. They do like casein, they do diet whey. If you like the clear whey, they've also got that. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't put my protein powder in until after I've microwaved it because it goes clumpy, but I've only put like half of what I should in. That's really annoying. That's another tip as well. I like my oats more runnier, and I don't like protein powder microwaved. And then I just use some frozen berries. I've only got raspberries at the minute, but sometimes I'll put strawberries in there, and I have 100 grams of them. And then basically I just put water in it and then microwave it. See, already the protein powder's gone like clumpy. And it's literally the same with every single protein powder. Like if you microwave it, I don't know what it is, but I just don't like the taste of microwaved protein powder, as weird as that sounds. It literally mixes in so much better after. Supplement wise then, on my plan, there's not too many vitamins to take, but these are what I need to take every single morning. So all of my vitamins I get from WeightWorld. I do have a discount code for them. They are honestly like really, really good, and they come in like massive tubs as well. So as you can see, we've got some omega-3 fish oil, and this is a year's supply. I just find that they're really reasonably priced, and they have literally every single supplement that you'll need. I also take a vitamin C, psyllium husk. I also do actually take a probiotic as well, just because I have found periods of constipation. The psyllium husk also helps with like your gut health and your digestive system and, you know, clearing things out, but then also probiotics do as well. So I do actually take both. A good multivitamin is essential. And then I also take L-taurine, which is an amino acid. So they're the supplements that I take every single morning. And then I do actually also take at the minute a fat burner, which I'll go get you. So I did start taking Fever, but that literally made me throw up. Like I did not get on well with that at all. And then I also tried this thyroid support, which again just made me feel sick. So I don't take any of them anymore because it literally like ruined my day. So I use these instead from Muscle Tech, and they are the HydroCut Hardcore Super Elite, and it's there to support normal fat metabolism. So I use those instead of the others now, just because they don't make me feel sick or give me any side effects. So that's the supplements I take. I will put all the discount codes and stuff that I have in my description. So if you do want to save yourself some pennies, if you are looking to get any of those, obviously you don't have to, but I'm just going through, guys, what I actually have on my prep. I think as well, if you are on like lower calories, you do need to be supporting yourself with supplements as well. So that's literally it, guys. 100 grams of chicken and salad. So at this point in the day, I am wanting potato and rice, but my next two meals actually feature potato and rice. Honestly, like I get so excited when I actually get a carb meal. I think when you're on prep and you're just having really boring food, like it really does excite you when you get some potato. So I'm gonna go eat this, and then I've promised the boys that I'm gonna take them to a cafe and get this freak shake. I will put a picture on the screen because these milkshakes like are mad. I'm just gonna sit there and watch them eat it. I might treat myself to a black coffee. Lucky me. So meal number 2, nice and simple. What I do with my chicken is I basically batch cook it in the air fryer and just season it with like salt, pepper. I did actually put chili flakes on this. So a lot of like the mix, like the combination seasoning things that you get contain a lot of salt. So just be careful with that as well, and just try and stick to like paprika, salt and pepper. I mean, it's much nicer when you've got some like sauce and all that jazz with it, but yeah, we're just gonna enjoy this meal, guys. We are back for meal number 3. I'm very excited because I'm actually very hungry and I'm just about to go train in a second. So I just thought I'd quickly go through with you what I have for meal number 3, what I have for my pre-workout, and what I have for my intra-workout as well. Another exciting meal, guys. We have 100 grams of chicken, 150 grams of potato, or I could have had 75 grams of rice, but I didn't really fancy rice today. And then I just chucked some greens on there. And then for my pre-workout, I get a banana banana, and then I also have 3 grams of EAAs. These are from Muscle Tech. I sometimes alternate between Prosy and Muscle Tech, but these are the sour apple flavor. And then I will just have that with my banana. It just happens that my meal number 3 is at the same time as I'm just about to go train. So it feels like a feast to me at the minute. I try and not go longer than 4 hours between my meals just to keep my metabolism going and all that jazz. And obviously I'm getting hungry by the 4-hour mark anyway. I think that's stirred. And then in my intra-workout, so if you don't know what that is, it's basically my drink that I have during my workout. 15 grams of EAAs, 3 grams of creatine, and I also get 10 grams of L-glutamine. So the L-glutamine is from Prosy, and that's peach passion fruit flavor. And then the creatine, I just get a big bag from WeightWorld. I do actually have affiliate codes for all 3 of these brands, so I will put them in my description. So if you do need any supplements, save yourself some money. And you can actually get yourself some free products with my Prosy discount code. This sour apple flavor is amazing, by the way, like so good. Anyway, I need to make my drink up, don't I?
Hard to get to know me better than the lies. No way.
I've just finished training and it actually was quite a tough session, but I'm so glad it's done now and I'm really looking forward to my next meal. So we've got my post-workout meal to have, and then we've got 2 more meals left for my full day of eating. Basically, my post-workout is 70 grams of low-fat cereal with 25 grams of whey. So what I do is I just mix my protein powder with water and then use that as sort of like my milk to have with my cereal. So I've been using these muesli cereal from Prosy. It's apple and cinnamon flavor. If you look at the sort of like muesli and granola sugar levels like from shops, they're so high in sugar, and these ones are actually really good. They have 48% less sugar. And then I've also got, because this one's nearly run out, I've just ordered this keto granola. So this actually has 22% of protein in. It's got 0.9 grams of sugar. And that's coconut flavor. So I've not actually tried these ones yet, but I'm gonna finish off my apple cinnamon and have this as my post-workout meal. I really hate it when you don't put the scales on 0. Start again. That actually was 70 on the dot. Like, I'm proud of myself. Just using my strawberry flavoured protein from Prosy. So I just mix this up in the shaker. Do you know what? I was actually doing this so wrong before. Before I realised what I was meant to do, I was actually just having milk with my cereal with a protein shake on the side. Even though milk was nowhere to be seen on my plan, I just assumed, like, who has just plain cereal? Of course it's got to have milk in it, but no. This is what we're meant to do, guys. This is my post-workout meal. So I'm gonna go eat this, and then I've got a few bits of editing to do because I'm very behind on my editing for my review videos. And then I'm gonna come back for my last 2 meals for you guys. Okay, we're on to meal number 4 now. I've literally just done an hour and a half walking on the treadmill, so I'm a little bit tired now. So I'm just gonna make up my meal number 4 and then also my meal number 5, because I'll probably have that straight after, to be fair, and then go to bed because it's getting a little bit late now. For meal number 4, we have 100 grams of steak, and I'm just going to have it with potato again. I could have it with rice, but I don't really fancy rice at the minute. I've gone like completely off it. So I've got some fillet steak. No, I don't normally have fillet steak, but I just thought I would make it look like I have a nice meal once in a while. Normally I'll just have rump or sirloin. So I even went to Tesco, and these are like £7 for 1 steak. I think in Aldi, I think I pay like £4 for a steak. But me and Billy get a treat tonight, so we're gonna whack this in the air fryer and have it with some potato. That is a good cut, to be fair. There's literally like no fat on that as well. So that's always good. So I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper. That's literally all I need. So basically we just reuse this salt grinder, and on Prosy, they do this Himalayan rock salt in like a large pack. So we just empty it into this and then just use that to grind up the salt. I really do prefer the Himalayan pink salt crystals. They taste a lot nicer and they're a lot better for you as well. So that's what we do with our salt. We literally live like the best life ever, I swear down. Right, so I'm gonna pop these in the air fryer and then I'm gonna make up my meal number 5 whilst this is cooking. Just another tip, like if you're ever craving a fizzy drink but don't want to have a fizzy drink, try a piece of lemon with sparkling water because it gets rid of like your sugar cravings and your cravings for a fizzy drink. Meal number 5 then, so Fage yogurt, 0% fat. It's got 3 grams of sugar and 10.3 grams of protein. These are quite expensive. I think that was like £4.50 for like a tub. I do think Aldi do a 0% low sugar one as well for a little bit cheaper. Just be careful with your Greek yogurts because you might think that they're healthy, but a lot do actually contain a lot of sugar. So I get 150 grams of this. Which I actually think is very filling. Like I struggle to eat this yogurt, like finish it because I just get so full up. So I'm using a different protein now. So I'm using the Prosy casein. So this is really good for overnight recovery. So I'm going to put in 20 grams of this, and this is chocolate flavor as well. A nice little treat before bed. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water just so I can mix the protein powder in with the yogurt. So you want to mix it so you get like a nice mousse effect and make sure that there's no lumps. The Prosy protein mixes very, very well, even like with yogurt, with water, with anything really. It's actually very good. And then we're going to put in 100 grams of berries, which I've just dropped all over the floor and I've literally just cleaned the house. Wonderful. And then I get 20 grams of either dark chocolate or peanut butter. Now, because I can't melt my dark chocolate, I'm just going to put some peanut butter in. Now, if you're going to get anything from Prosy, please try the peanut butter, especially the caramelized pecan peanut butter, because that is amazing. I've literally just run out and I'm so upset because it literally is my favorite ever peanut butter. So I've got to start this new one. I don't actually measure the peanut butter. I probably should, but I basically just put a teaspoon of peanut butter and drizzle it over the top. If I wasn't on prep, I literally would put my spoon in this jar and eat it all. That, guys, is meal number 5. So that is my last meal before bed. I'm just gonna let the raspberries defrost, hopefully. So Billy gets 200 grams of potato. So the potatoes we batch cook in the air fryer, so we just literally just have to warm them up. And then I have 150 grams. It's 154, but it's fine. And that is it. That's my meal number 4, steak, potato, and a little bit of salad. I mean, you can't really call it a salad. I literally just whack lettuce on it. And then meal number 5. And then that's Billy's steak meal, which I have prepared for him today, which is very rare, to be fair, because I don't actually really cook for him. He normally cooks for me. But I've made him dinner tonight. I'm going to call the video there because I am extremely tired, but I hope it's been helpful in terms of what I actually eat. I know it's really boring. Typically, when I'm not on prep, my meals like this stay exactly the same, but then I just have freedom calories. So I can have like 200 to 500, depending on where I am in my off season, extra calories on top of these main meals. I think it's really important to get like the nutrition in. And Billy, to be fair, eats pretty much very similar to me. So he has chicken, rice, potato. He gets mince. I am allowed mince, but it has to be turkey mince. But he has beef mince. And yeah, I think it's very hard when you first start. But I think once you start making it like your routine, it's just normal for us now to eat this sort of food. And then when we get in our off season, then we get to enjoy like extra calories on top of these sorts of meals. So Billy, I think now gets 4 squares bars on his plan.
I'm trying to do.
on his training days. Like, what even is that? Yeah, I don't get any of that at the minute, but I am 9 weeks out, so that is why. 3 of these meals is probably the equivalent to like 1 large pizza. So just be smart with your choices. Obviously, if you're not going to the extreme of wanting to compete, those sorts of foods are fine in moderation, maybe once a week, but I wouldn't recommend having it like every single day. If you try and get like your main meal sorted and just go from there really. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm gonna eat my food, but I'll see you in my next episode.
Always hold you down.